If you love wonton soup or any kind of dumplings, I show you a super fast steamed bowl version. No folding, no separate broth. It's kind of like lasagna. Start by cutting 12 ounces of pork into chunks. Remove any tough bits. Here I'm using pork shoulder, but chicken works just as well. Finely chop the meat. Put it into a large bowl. Thinly slice the white part of a leek. Cut it lengthwise first, but not all the way through. It keeps everything together and makes slicing easier. Also finely slice 3 scallions or green onions. Don't be shy with the leek and scallions. Once mixed into the meat, they add amazing aroma and a really nice texture. Now season the meat with 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing cooking wine, 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, and 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. Mix everything very well until the meat absorbs all the seasoning. Now comes a key step. Gradually add 1 cup of water in 4 or 5 additions. Each time, mix until the meat fully absorbs the liquid and becomes sticky. During cooking, all that water will turn into broth inside the bowls. Finally, add the sliced leek and scallions and mix again. We can see that the filling has absorbed all the liquid. It's ready. I'm using homemade dumpling wrappers here. I'll show you how to make them at the end of the video. Store-bought wrappers also work perfectly. Any bowl that can handle steaming will work. In each bowl, add 2 tablespoons of filling and spread it slightly. Dip 1 dumpling wrapper in water. This makes it more flexible and helps it absorb less broth while cooking. Place it over the meat, then add another layer of filling and cover it with another damp wrapper. This is a bowl with 3 layers of filling and 3 wrappers. The more wrappers you use, the less broth you'll get, because the dough absorbs liquid during cooking. Some people like more dough, others prefer more broth. If you want maximum broth, just use 1 wrapper on top of the filling. Place the bowls into a pot. We're cooking them in a water bath with steam. Add water until it comes up about 3/4 inch of the sides of the bowls. Make sure there's enough water for the full cooking time. Bring it to a boil over high heat. Once the water is boiling, you will see steam. Then cook for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of the bowls. For small bowls, 15 minutes is enough. Keep an eye on the water level. If needed, add boiling water to keep it going. While the dumplings are steaming, we can make a chili oil. This one is not very spicy, just incredibly flavorful. Take 6 garlic cloves, crush them, then finely chop them. Grate some ginger to get about 1 teaspoon. Put them together. Then add 1 tablespoon of chili flakes, mild or hot, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds, 1/2 tablespoon of chili powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix everything. Heat 1/2 cup of vegetable oil in a small pan over high heat. After about 90 seconds, when the oil is hot, add the garlic and ginger and stir occasionally. When the garlic starts to golden, pour everything into the bowl with the chili mixture and stir. All the aromas bloom instantly. Your chili oil is ready. It keeps very well at room temperature and will enhance a lot of your preparations. After 15 minutes, turn off the heat. Top the bowls with toasted sesame seeds, scallions, and chili oil. The dumpling bowls are ready. Eat them right away.
Bon appétit!
These layered dumpling bowls with their broth are incredibly comforting. You get all the flavors of wonton and soup dumplings. You eat them with a spoon, cutting through the tender layers of filling and soft wrappers, and sipping their rich, meaty broth that formed during cooking. The chili oil adds something irresistible. Some people will add more, sometimes a lot more, as they eat. If you want even more broth, you can slightly increase the amount of water in the filling. You can make individual bowls or larger ones to share. Here are the tips to succeed. The water added to the filling is what becomes the broth. Mix the filling vigorously. Adjust the number of wrappers depending on how much soup you want. Always make sure there's water in the pot while steaming. Steam for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on bowl size. Finish with chili oil. I'll quickly remind you how to make homemade dumplings wrappers. Put 1 2/3 cups of flour in a bowl. Dissolve 1/2 teaspoon of salt in 1/3 cup water. Pour the salted water into the flour and mix with a spatula. Once all the water is absorbed, knead by hand. Form a dough ball, cover it, and let it rest for 30 minutes. After resting, knead the dough for about 2 minutes. You can make the wrappers by rolling, but it's much faster with a pasta machine. Cut the dough in half and flatten it slightly. Start on the widest setting, number 1, and run the dough through 5 times, folding it in half each time. Then move to setting 2, reducing the thickness. Lightly dust both sides with starch and pass it through once at each setting up to number 5. At setting 5 on this machine, the dough is about 1 mm thick. I cut the wrappers using a 3.5 inch round cutter. Keep the wrappers covered so they don't dry out. And with the scraps, you can quickly make more wrappers. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Morgane Recipes for more homemade dishes inspiration.